A video released by Boko Haram appears to show that some of the schoolgirls abducted 2 years ago are still alive. The video, which was sent to the Nigerian government, shows 15 girls in robes identifying themselves as students. Let's get more on the story and speak to Otso Iho. He's a senior analyst at the IHS Terrorism and Insurgency Center, joining us live from London. Otso, good to have you on the program. Tell us, what's your assessment of this video? Is it real, and why is it being released now?
Thanks for having me. It's always difficult to verify the authenticity of these kind of videos, but based on the statements of the mothers who recognized some of their daughters in the videos, we do think that this is an authentic video.
It's been 2 years since they were abducted, so there's not been, at least from what we can see, much progress on the girls' release. Why is that?
So it's been 2 years since the abduction, and the military in Nigeria and its regional allies have been able to impose significant pressure on Boko Haram, and I think this is in part a reason for why these negotiations haven't been going forward, because the military has a kind of upper hand on the group at the moment. In addition, it's likely that Boko Haram is because of this military pressure, it's looking to use this as an important bargaining chip, because there was uncertainty around the fate of these girls, because this is the first that we've seen of them in such a long time.
So you're referring to the negotiation between the government and Boko Haram to release these girls. I believe one of the conditions was prisoner release. Are both sides likely to come to
Indeed.
some sort? Are they likely to come to some sort of agreement at some point?
We believe that at the moment it's unlikely that the government would concede to any Boko Haram demands, because it is putting such pressure on the group at the moment, and being quite successful at doing so. For instance, IHS Chains has recorded a 37.5% decrease in Boko Haram attacks in the first quarter of 2016 compared to the last quarter of 2015, showing that this military campaign is really having an impact on the group's operations.
So you do believe that they are making progress against Boko Haram in the country?
Absolutely. The data would seem to suggest that this military operation is certainly making progress against Boko Haram. We've seen Boko Haram resort to an increasing use of suicide bombers, in particular female and child suicide bombers, because it likely sees this as the most effective way to pressure the government, because it cannot compete militarily with the Nigerian and regional allies at the moment in its core territories in northeast Nigeria, where it's lost significant territory.
Okay, also good to speak to you. Otso Iho there, joining us from London, an analyst from the IHS Terrorism and Insurgency Center. Good to speak to you.